Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome. You've probably been wondering, what am I doing alone without Flynn? Flynn and Johanna are at the backstage. They're handling the technical part of this stream. And again, Adobe tried to test out this solo stream, right? So, and I'm super excited to be one of the first person to do this. Super excited. And again, there will be a couple of solo streams coming after this. So do tune in. For today, again, I have a very amazing topic. It's all about generative fill. So I'm sure you have heard Photoshop beta. In there, they have this amazing tool called Generative Fill. So again, most of the designers, if you're watching online, I'm sure you have used it before. And most of the designers like me, what I use for is that imagine having a portrait of a person, there's a cutoff here and there, you want to just expand the canvas and then it'll fill it up for you, right? So that's one part of it. There's also another part of generative fill. In the name itself, it says generative fill, meaning you just need to highlight certain areas and you can add amazing stuff. So I'm going to switch to Photoshop to straight away start the demo so that you guys get the idea. Let's see my Photoshop screen. So basically, today I'll be showing you guys some of the indoors and outdoors of the halls, living space and outdoor as well, just to show you guys how this super freaking powerful tool called Generative Fill literally change people's life. Again, if you are a person who are into event planning, this is for you. If you are interior designer, this is for you. If you're set designer, this is for you. And even if you're not a designer, but you own a space and you want to kind of, create furnitures without anybody's help, you will be amazed how these tools help you out, right? So super amazing. So I am going to start off with this particular space. It's blank. But I'm sure there are certain things that you have at the back of your head, like, okay, I want to add in some rug or carpets, or you thought of like adding a bench and whatever not. So in this particular episode, you will learn how to create that. So let me start off by, let's see. Okay, if you want to add anything in a Photoshop, right? I'm using Photoshop beta, FYI. Imagine if I'm zooming in here and I was like, okay, that's pretty cool space over there. What if I add in some plants over here? Maybe a tall plants. All you have to do is just highlight, and underneath here, there's a space called Generative Fill. All you have to do is just type out what you want to create. For me, I want to create like a tall plant. Let's see how it looks like. So what happens now is that it will go back to the server and try to look for certain plants that best fit this particular atmosphere or space. And it will show you a couple of options, and that's the most amazing thing, right? So right now it's going to the server and it's like, boom! Did you just see that? It happens within seconds. Kidding you not, it's all in the server. It goes back to the server. They go like, okay, Ramesh wants to look for a tall plant. Let's suggest few. And if you look at the screen itself on the right-hand side, right, you'll get to see options of plants that's available. This is option 1. There's also this option and also this. Now, I think this one fits perfectly according to my idea, and I thought it would be nice to have that plant over there. Again, if I were to create this by myself, again, I'm a designer who's been using Photoshop for many years now, I would need to look for a plant from the stock images, and I will need to cut them out, make sure it's transparent, and then move it here. Also, if you notice, let me just do this very quickly. If I zoom in, you can actually see Photoshop help in order create shadows underneath here. Like, these are manual stuff that I need to do if I'm a traditional Photoshop artist, right? So, but then again, even if you're not a designer, this tool is for you. Okay, so that's one. Let's create more stuff, right? Again, I am trying to imagine this is my home, right? So I'm looking for this semi-Scandinavian style home. So I want to make sure that some furniture fits this particular theme best. Let's try to add in some sofa. All I have to do again, just highlight this space over here, and let's just type out 3-seater light gray sofa. Okay, and then again, what it does is that it will go back to the server and look for this particular image that best fits my prompt. And then again, like I said, it will go in and look for, see, this is amazing. Literally, it will show me that seater here and then give me options, whether I want this, or this. Oh, that's pretty cool. I kind of like, now, because the options are always amazing, sometimes it's not, but then it's beta, right? Again, I'm not asking too much, but this is already good enough for me. So I'm kind of like this one. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it there. And I'm not sure about you, but as a Photoshop artist and a digital artist, I love having my artwork on the walls. Like you guys can see at the back here. I thought it would be nice to actually have poster, not so big, maybe here. Let's call this panorama canvas with blue abstract. I love blue, so let me try adding that in, and let's see what Photoshop gonna give it to me, right? So again, the beauty of this is that you might not get what you want, but we can always refine it later. So like the sofa color, if you don't like it, you can always prompt it in, or you can always change it right after later on. So there's few. Oh, this one tone blue looks perfect as well. I kind of like this, so I'm gonna maintain that. Again, let me just walk you through how I created this, right? Like basically just highlight and put in prompts. Even if you want to have your own custom looking artwork, all you have to do is just zoom in here, just create a new layer, and then add in your artwork in there. So you can always go in and alter depending on what do you want to add. So that's one. Again, let me just quickly show you guys. We did this within minutes, right? Like, let me hide everything. I added the plant, I added the sofa, I added the poster within minutes. And then it will be nice to actually add a rug, you know, in the middle of the house. You know, it's usually very cozy and everything. So I am going to just highlight bottom here, just like this. And I want to have a gray rug. Let's see what I get out of this. Again, just use your imagination. I'm also checking a chat on the side. Okay, hello everybody. Hello Elisandra. Hello, hi. Oh, she says so kind of Rames designing my living room space. Oh, Flynn is saying Barbie dream house. Well, that will be pink. I'm not really a pink fan, but again, no harm. We can always paint the house pink and then go crazy. Okay, so we have one example, 2 examples, and 3. Oh, this dark gray looking rug looks amazing. You know what's be nice? On top of this rug, we have a coffee table. Will be nice to have that. So I am going to just highlight just like this, and I need coffee table with plant on top. Okay, I hope it gets what I want. Basically, I want a coffee table with a plant on top. Again, I love green all over my house, so I want to make sure that it kind of gives me something. Again, there'll be 3 options. Hopefully one of it will fit best. Oh, that's so cool. There's no plant. Oh, this is cute. Oh, I kind of like this. I love this. So I'm gonna just maintain it there. And let me see. Again, I want to add one more plant. Again, where? Here. And I want to just tell you guys how awesome this feature is that even if you highlight it over here, even you have furnitures and whatever not overlapping, it knows that it should go behind the sofa. So perspective wise, this tool is amazing. So let's call this let's say green plant. I just want to see what I get out of this, right? So Again, it goes back to the server, it calculates, it goes through several images of plants and try to generate based on what I gave in the prompt. There you go. That's pretty cool. It's very green. Oh, super cute. Oh, I kind of like this one, right? So we're gonna maintain it there. Very, very nice looking home, I can imagine already. Again, what else can I add? There are times where even my home right now is that we have small little pillows, something that we use like to lie down on the floor, just watch TV and whatever not. So I thought it would be nice to add that pillow. And in order to add that, maybe I'll just highlight over here. I call this a round pillow. Okay, this is usually where I hug things, watch TV, horror movie, and whatever not. So again, we are trying to create a living space based on my idea, my preference. Let's see how it turns out. Super cool. If you notice, the shadows are all fits perfectly. But then let's see other options that's available for this pillow. Now that's something that I want. So that looks very cool. Okay, we're gonna just leave it there. And then you know what? It would be nice to now look at the side of this home on my right hand side. I know TV and whatever not, it's nice to have, but I want to have this wooden looking cabinets. It's always my dream to fill up the entire wall with wood cabinet. Let me see if that is possible. All I have to do is just highlight the entire wall. Let's call this wooden cabinet, or should I say modern? Let's see, modern wooden cabinet works. Okay, again, the beauty of this is that you don't know what you're gonna get, but most of the time it looks amazing, and you can always go in and alter it again manually using Photoshop tools and whatever not. You can add in your own props. Oh my god, this looks amazing. This is something that I don't have in mind. Mine is pretty classic, but since I add in modern, so this is what I get. This looks good. This looks amazing. Oh, this is a bit old school, but I kind of like, very hard to pick. Okay, let's go for minimalism. Okay, so this looks amazing. They even add a plant if you go in there. That's pretty cool. And then next, I thought of like adding more stuff. What if, again, I have kids at home. You know how when you have kids, toys all over your house. So I thought it would be nice to actually add a basket. Let me see, where can I add it? Maybe I can add it here. Let's call this toy basket, to just put in all the toys and whatever not in there, so that the house is not so messy. Okay, somebody's saying, let's see, again, I'm reading chat as well. Marketing Tower is saying, may I ask if this just started? Oh, okay, yeah, the stream have started. Just follow what Flynn said. Just go in there, just use that link over there. Oops, what happened? It did not generate. Let's try one more time. Let's call this just basket. Okay. So again, we created this. So the stream has started like 15 minutes already, and you'll be amazed, like, how fast we have actually designed the entire space using this tool. There you go. So we have this first looking basket that looks good. Oh, this looks nice as well. I kind of like this one. Not so big, not so small. Fits perfectly. And I'm going to just leave it there. Again, we can add in more stuff if we want to. Let me think. There are times where I thought of like, again, this is your dream home. I can do whatever I want with this tool. That ceiling, usually what happens is that it's usually a plaster ceiling and there's no dimension or depth. What if we highlight the entire ceiling and we add in prompt called wooden panel? It kind of gives me, I love wood. I thought it would be nice to add that wood panels on top of the ceiling, and I hope this prompt works. Again, it's good to Not good looking, change this one. Oh, okay. Somebody saying this basket is not their favorite. Yeah, you can always go in and change. Oh, there you go. This particular panel looks amazing. There are a few more options like this and this. Oh boy. So this looks good. Okay. Again, whenever you want to create a space, right? Furniture and whatever not, tips for you, create a mood board. So create a mood board, and then in there, look for all the inspiration, like for example, the sofa color that you want, how your sofa going to look like, and then any other props that you think best fits your home. Try to create a mood board, and then look at it, and then get the right word. Like for example, I want a coffee table made of wood, and then the rug, it need to be in blue color and whatever not. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So imagine whatever that I've done so far. Again, I'm trying to look at the clock as well. It's 16 minutes already. How we started with this. And then we add on this, 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 and this. Again, imagine how much time you save. Rather than manually cutting out objects and then putting it in. You can actually give a rough idea of your home. Even if you are not an interior designer, it will be really helpful for those interior designers to actually get a glimpse of what you have in your mind. You know how it's always a problem to get more understanding of your client. Clients say, I want a plant, but I don't know where to put it. But actually they know, they just need somebody to help them. So again, this tool best fits for that. Okay, now I'm kind of happy with this space. We're gonna move into another different space. Hotel lobby. Again, trying to imagine myself being an event planner, I need to organize a wedding. And I thought it would be nice to actually show my client how this empty lobby looks like if we fill it up with all the tables and whatever not. So that, again, I can also convince the manager of this hotel saying that, I'm going to organize a wedding dinner. It would be nice to have all the table arranged. And how will that look like? Let's just highlight it just like this. And then just look for the right keywords. Like for example, for this, I thought it would be nice to actually have, again, highlight, and let's call this white tables and chairs for wedding. Right? So again, it goes back to the server, try to generate image that best fit this particular scene. Again, the beauty of generative fill also is that it also calculates the colors and whatever not to best fit this in, so that it doesn't look like a copy and paste job. So there's a lot of work that's happening at the back there within seconds. Hopefully I get what I want. Again, let's wait for it. There you go. So there's few options. This is option number 1. This is okay, but maybe we can have more options. That looks great. This is perfect, I guess. So we have more seats for our guests and whatever not. So this is okay-ish. It doesn't look so grand, in my opinion. So there you go. Amazing, isn't it? So also imagine, just look at this, right? Once I zoom in here, you can actually see the shadows and whatever not. Even though it's not so detailed, if you zoom out, you actually get the glimpse of like how a wedding dinner space looks like, and imagine how it's arranged for you as a mood board, let's say. So here's another example. So we just moved on from an empty room, filled up all the different props and whatever not here. And then we also created this scene, again, within few clicks of a button. And then wedding hall. Again, in this stream, this episode, I am going to show you a vast variety of different spaces that you guys can go in and go create something that's crazy based on your idea. In here, if you notice, there are a few things that I can add as an event planner, even though this is already done. The tables are there. If you notice, there are weddings where they hang certain things on top of the ceiling that goes from top to bottom. And I thought it would be nice to actually have that decoration happening from the ceiling. So in order to create this prompt, I thought it would be nice to actually call this a gorgeous green and white. Why green and white? The color scheme of this particular atmosphere is green and white, most of it. So, and I'm gonna call this florals hanging from ceiling. Okay, let's see what it creates, right? So that's the idea I have in the back of mind. It's kind of empty on top. So again, like I said, if you're event planner, this tool is for you. You can go in there and put in the prompts based on your idea and just wait and see what it creates for you. Let's see. Again, you have no idea what you're going to create, right? So even myself, I'm blank, but we will see what best fits this particular wedding hall. Oh wow, that looks amazing. Because I said green and white, it literally creates the atmosphere of a green and white flowers. So that looks amazing. Again, remember, like I said earlier, there's 3 options that's given to you. There's also this looks cool. This looks like an upside down flower, but I think this best fit this particular scene. Again, this is one option. What if I don't want flowers, but I am looking for a huge chandelier that would best fit this particular space. Let's see if it works, right? Chandelier. Okay. I mean, even though they don't have chandelier, it would be nice if they install it so that the whole hall looks amazing. Let's see what it creates. Again, if you look at how fast it moves also, right? Like, oh, boom, there you go, at one go. Grand chandelier, even though I didn't put it in the word grand. This look amazing. This is very toned down kind of chandelier. There's also grand like this. Now, this is a dream come true if I have a chandelier just like this. So this is amazing. Again, even though you got 3 options, like I said, on your right hand side, there's few variations. If you don't like it, you can always regenerate another 3 more. Let's do that. I kind of already happy with this, but let's see another 3 more, right? Just to look at the variation, see what best fits. Hello, everybody in the chat. Don't forget, you can also ask me questions. You can also suggest me anything that I can add into this wedding hall so that we can kind of collaborate. Okay, so that's that. And we also have this. This looks amazing. And we also have this. Now, remember the 3 generated image that we done earlier? You can always go back and change it back. So meaning you have 6 variations. You did not remove your 3 options that was done earlier. It will remember, it will store it somewhere on the server and for you to pick it up. So there you go. So now there are so many amazing chandelier. I thought this will look great. It kind of matches with the whole atmosphere of the space. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's also empty space in the middle. Since you guys are online right now, what do you guys think I should add? I have no idea what to add. Let me you know what, it can also have a middle table. Let's see. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna get. Okay, I am going to just highlight just like this. Again, I welcome any ideas from those who are online. Let's call this a long table full of white flowers and candles. Okay, let's see. Again, I don't know. It might work, it might not. I don't know. But most of the time, like I said, even if it doesn't, you can always go in and re-edit based on your idea. Okay, it's going to the server and it's doing all this calculation. Oh, just a heads up. There are times where, you know, you probably put in prompts and then you get this message saying there's some error and whatever not. That's because the server is kind of busy. Again, I guess during that time, a lot of people are going to the server or trying to create something out of it. So that's that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, another tips. If you notice, when I highlight at the bottom here. So now it looks like a rug, which is a wrong thing to do. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to just hide that and I am going to just enlarge my canvas a bit bigger, and let's see how it looks like. Grand looking long table with white roses. Okay, let's see how it goes. Yep. Oh, Derek is saying add a bride and groom. How does this generative go with human generating? Oh, okay. Let's see how it goes. That's a very good prompt. Again, I rarely play with humans generating image. Hopefully it will work. Okay, this is okay. Okay, this is very weird looking image, but still something unique. This is okay, but yeah, it's probably look like a table where people go in and get some flowers before they go out from this wedding hall, I guess. Okay, let's try out what Derek said. Derek said add a bride and a groom. Okay, let's do that. Again, I'm not gonna promise anything here. Let's add bride and groom in wedding dress outfit. Okay, fingers crossed. Let's see how it goes. I hopefully it doesn't show anything weird, Cheryl. But then again, it's beta, right? It's not the final version yet. And I'm sure it will create something. Let's see. And yes, this stream, even though it's live right now, you can always come back and watch later. We have a few more streams happening right after this, a few more weeks to go. I have 4 more streams to go. Oh, that's pretty cool. If you notice, the face is not so detailed. Reason is because I think Adobe is also looking at, making sure that we don't use somebody's face without having all this approval and whatever not, you know what I mean? So there's some rules there, but then it's pretty cool, isn't it? Right? So the face, even though it's not there, again, like I said, most of the time I use Photoshop to kind of get the mood board and whatever not. So you can actually propose this to your event planner going like, when I stand there, I want to make sure that, the overall wedding hall should look something like this. I want to make sure that when I stand with my bride, this is how it's going to look like. So it's pretty cool. Oh, they have 3 options. Let's say the other 2. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so again, another thing, if you notice, it also calculates the perspective of that particular room or living space. They look at the height of the table, it calculates the shadow, it knows where the light comes from, it knows the distance of the camera from the bride and groom, and then whatever space that's available at the back. So the ratios are most of the time very accurate. It's pretty cool. So yeah, there you go, Derek. I hope this works, but face is something that, again, I think Adobe is trying to improvise. Cool. Elisa is saying I'm doing a good job. Thank you so much. All your comments means a lot to me. Okay, so there's one option here. So we're kind of done with this one. Let's move on to another empty room. Okay, so this is a 3D generated image, right? So it's blank space. It's clean. There's only certain props available. Like for example, there's 2 window, the slanted window that's again built in from the roof, I guess. Blank space. There's nothing on the wall, and there's also, I guess, this is like the top floor where people can go in from the stairs here. Let's say for myself, right? Again, I like bright light. Let's say you kind of like the space, but you're wishing to have more light coming in. What if we highlight this particular area and we ask Photoshop for a help? What if I have a window over here? So let's look for window and let's see what options we get. Right? Again, it will go back to the server, it does this thing, and then it will show you 3 variations to choose from. Let's see what I get. Excited. So usually this is the best part, right? To see what I'm gonna get. So the waiting period. Oh, Marketing Tower, he's saying, keen to see how the algorithm handles the lighting in this example. Yeah, mommy, most of the time it does a good job. Okay, so there's 1 option, 2 option, Three options. Again, at the back of my head, let's say I own this home and I want to make sure that it looks cohesive with the windows that's already there on the slanted one that matches this particular one. I think this works perfectly. Reasons because it looks flat. Right. So yeah. Again, so Marketing Tower is saying that, how the algorithm handles lighting. If you notice, if I zoom in here, you can actually see how it works here. The shadows on top here look slightly darker compared to this one. The reason is because the lighting that comes from the side of the window. That's pretty cool. And then we're gonna just look at the chat once again. Does that mean you can see? Okay, yeah. Good that Marketing Tower can see the stream now. Yay. Okay, now that I'm happy with this, I thought it would be nice to actually add in some, I don't know, let's see. I need a cabinet. Again, I am a fan of a wooden cabinet. Let's see if it works. So generative fill, give me a wooden cabinet with books. Again, I also like to read books. If you notice on my left hand side, I actually read a lot of books and mostly about superheroes and whatever not. Again, I'm a superhero fan. There you go. That looks good, but the books is missing. No worries. Let's look at the variations. Oh, that looks good. Again, do you notice that the colors looks amazing here? Like it's underneath that particular light that's reflecting, and it looks slightly darker. So Photoshop again not only provides you the props that you want, it also kind of alter the colors as well. That's pretty cool. Next, we also have this. Oh, this looks slightly old school, but it looks cool. I am gonna go for this one. Again, look at the lights over here. Reflective, that comes from, the light that bounce from the window. That looks amazing. This looks amazing. And again, I don't know what this room for. It's like a room for me to come in and chill. I need a rug. Let's look for maybe a light gray light gray rug with abstract pattern. I don't know. Again, I don't know if it knows what I want, but let's see. Let's see what it does. Again, those who are watching online, thank you for watching. Photoshop Beta, it has this generative fill where you literally can be an artist, a designer, but by just giving some prompts. It's super useful when you have something in mind. You bought a home. You don't know, how do I say, like maybe you don't have like so much of money to hire clients or interior designers to do it. So by using this tool, you kind of already know what atmosphere that you want. So it's pretty cool. So again, I just want to highlight this. Even though the rug is already there, watch how the lighting is reflecting on the carpet. That's amazing. Let's look at other options. Ooh, that looks like a cement. This light gray looks amazing, but let's generate another tree and see. Oh, Alessandra said, "Oh, I love this area. I would love to live here." Me too. It's getting somewhere, but like I said, it's your home. You can go while add in stuff that you want. You can even remove stuff if you don't want to it to be there. Oh, that looks very soft looking rug. Okay. Oh, this plain looking rug looks nice as well. I'm gonna leave it there. And again, I am a sucker for poster. I need an artwork here. I can even also leave a blank canvas where I can superimpose artwork of mine in there so that it looks very personalized. But for now, I am thinking of abstract black and white, actually. Black and white abstract art on canvas. Let's see what it creates so that, when I go up the stairs, that's the first artwork that I'll look at. So it would be nice to have that. Also thinking of adding a standing light. Let's see. Oh, it's a blank. Because I say black and white, so I guess that's why it created this. No worries. Let's recreate this. Colorful art on wall. Let's see, now it creates something. Because I say black and white, it literally thought a blank canvas. So yeah, also, if you want to have more ideas, like I said earlier of the stream, always look for mood board so that you exactly know what you want to create in your space. Wow, this looks amazing. This looks good. I kind of like this gradient. It looks like a desert. So there's a lake in the desert, but it's a bit like added some Gaussian blur to it. But yeah, this is cool. So this is amazing. Let me add some lights. You know, at nights it can be slightly dark, I guess, when there's no light. Let's add in some standing light. And let's see what it creates. So this space is a space where I go in and just relax, just read books and lie down. You know, probably at night, you know, I can see stars lying down on the rug. So yeah, again, it's all in your imagination. Okay, they're saying the prompts are quite short. It will be better to give a more depth prompt for generate. Will this give you a better outcome? Oh yeah, it definitely will. If you create a new light source in the ceiling, will it illuminate the space too? Okay, that's a very good thing to try out. Let me quickly get a light. This light looks amazing. Again, it bounds perfectly. I don't know if that works. Let's just do I don't know what's the right prompt to add a ceiling window. Was it open transparent window that reflects sunlight? I don't know if you call that what do you even call that? Skylight. Okay, skylight. Yeah, that's the right word. Let's see what it creates, then we can go in and change later. Skylight, that's the right word. Okay, let's see. Oh, it doesn't. This is it's just some blank thing. Okay, let's redo it. Read skylight. Window that reflects. Shouldn't say transparent. Let's call window that reflects skylight. Okay, let's create that. Hopefully it works. I don't know if it reflects on the floor. Again, I don't know. It's still beta. So let's see how it goes. But thanks for the suggestion, Derek. And marketing tower. Okay, let's see. Oh, it doesn't though. It is a, I mean, if I zoom in, it looks like a window, but I guess I don't know how the lighting works. But yeah, it looks like a dim light. So everything else is a blank window. Again, there should be a right term for it. But anyways, again, it's better. We can always go crazy later on when it's launched. So we're done with this. I thought it would be nice to actually have a wooden cabinet here as well. No, it's kind of blocking this stairs. But let's just try. Modern looking black cabinet. Yeah, also Derek is also right. By having a longer, more precise prompt, you will get a way better outcome. So yeah, be as detailed as possible so that you help the AI to work faster. Oh, okay, it is black. Oh, and did you notice how this part here, the shadows, is reflecting on the wall? Let me show you before and after. That's amazing. Let's see other. Oh, it's like a floating cabinet. That looks amazing. Oh, and Flynn is saying pure text to image prompts. Yes, more is info better. Generative fill is already has a context in the artboard, so usually works just fine. Cool. So that's amazing. Okay, cool. Okay, now I love doing this. I'm gonna just group all whatever you've done. This is what we created just a few minutes ago. And imagine how far we have come within few click of a button, right? We just go in and highlight certain areas and we will get this. And also to let you guys know, because it's infinite possibilities, again, a space can be in different form, done by different people. Again, we all have different ideas. You can always create or folders up here, just group them in a different group, and then you can always switch and see which one works well. So even if you don't want a window over there, you can always on option 2, you can remove the window, add in a TV or abstract patterns. Again, you can have a panel, wood panel with plants on top of it or whatever not. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Because again, you might change your idea later on. Probably you want to have plant, you don't have plant, you don't know. So always create options, right? Like a group here, like I love calling this like option 1. And then I can hide this, and then I can go in and create more stuff. Like for example, I want to have a plant here. Let's call this green plant with huge leaves. Oops, not that, leaves. There you go. Right, again, this can be an option too. So always play with different options and see which one fits the best according to your idea. Let's see what it creates. Okay. Let's see. Oh, but the colors are a bit bright. Okay, that looks good. Again, because I say it's a big leaf, so you give me just one leaf. I was thinking of like, you know, a plant that has a lot of leaves. That's huge. So yeah. Okay, and Derek was saying, I don't think the algorithm can add lighting. If you add skylight, your next prompt should be yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, correct. Derek is right. Try to be precise as possible. So yeah, now that we're done with this, time to move on. Let's go outdoor. Okay, we have a few more minutes left. I thought it would be nice to also look at outdoor. You know, there are times where when I go drive up from the city, I usually see, you know, a very nice looking picnic bench outside the home where, you know, you can chill with your friends, you know, during Saturdays, weekends, you know, chill with your family outside the house. What if we have that here? Again, right now it's empty. I thought of like maybe just highlighting it from here to here, and then let's maybe have a prompt that works better. Because it's outdoor, I thought it would be nice to just call this an outdoor picnic table and chair with umbrella. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. The reason why I highlighted up here is because, again, it only appears where you highlight. Like, for example, if you make it shorter, it doesn't make sense, doesn't it? So the umbrella wouldn't fit within that particular height. So let's generate and see how it goes. So again, you're going to give me 3 options, and I want to see what best fits for this particular image, and also the idea that I have in the back of my head before I even go out and purchase something similar. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's 2. My favorite. This is my favorite. Do I have another option? This is okay-ish. This is pretty cool. Again, it kind of already, you know whether or not it's going to work. Like, for example, this space, you know, it will be nice to just hang out with friends. Again, if you want to have more props to add to it, you can always add in people or drinks and whatever not on top here. But this looks amazing, right? This is pretty cool. Now that we're done with this, what if we add in pool? Now that, okay, this is super random, right? I know there's already a swimming pool over there. What if I add in a small pond, small mini pond? Okay, I don't know. Let's see how it looks. Wow, there's only 10 more minutes left. I need to make sure that I show the remaining one room that I did few options with. Oh wow, that looks a bit Oh, that looks good. And you notice this also reflecting this particular window. And Derek said, say you generate a coffee table, could you then generate on top of the table books? Oh yeah, you can actually. Let me do that for you, Derek. Let me create a coffee table here, right? Oh, that's pretty huge. Coffee table, coffee. Okay, let me just create a coffee table first, and then I will add in prompts like you said, the books or cups. Yes. So, will it impact the image quality? Okay, that's a good question, Ramesh. If you keep generating prompts on top of another area, will it? Okay. So what happened is that if you create an image, a prompt, and let's say a coffee table, just like this right now, right? It will create on top of that image, but it kind of masks that image below it. It wouldn't damage your original image, which is perfect. Yeah, your original image is perfect. It doesn't damage anything else. So again, whatever image that appears on your layer is all safe. So you don't have to worry. Okay, it's taking some time, not sure why. Just when I'm going to finish my stream and this is happening. Okay, cool. I don't know why it's taking too long. We have another few more minutes left. Let's see if it works because I have one more room to show. Again, always download, if you can, Photoshop Beta and try it out yourself, right? Okay, I need to stop this. I'm sorry, Derek. Okay, you know what? Let's just give one more round. Hope it works this time. There's also peak hours. If it's too many people going in and generate things might get slower, but hopefully it will work now. So the demo here is that I have a coffee table. On top of that, maybe I have a cup or books on top of it. Yeah. Okay, not this table. Okay, let's have this. And then on top of here, I have books. Let's see how it works. So yeah, like I said, you don't have to worry so much on the quality. Everything is already separated with layers, and your original image is getting there. Is that a trick of getting a higher resolution? I noticed that in the zoom in the blend is really, yeah. So because it's beta, image quality, again, depending on, like for example, right now, this is a super high res image, right? This is actually pretty sharp. Again, 100% like this is pretty clear. And if you look at my image size, it's pretty huge. It's 3000 times 3750. So it's pretty decent if you ask me. So yeah, you can generate something on top. Table, books. Ta-da! Okay, now, last but not least, if you notice, the first room that we created, I actually create few options. Like for example, option 1. This is something I created yesterday. Like I said, there's always different options that you guys can create. This is option 1. Option 2. This is my favorite. This is crazy cool. Looks like so real. And then I also have option 3. So imagine one space, infinite possibilities. You can create whatever you want. All you need is a bit of imagination and inspiration. So that's all I have for today. Thank you so much, everybody. I just want to say thank you to everybody on the chat. You guys are being so friendly, and I love these collaborations. Yeah, I just want to say thank you to you guys. Like I said before, again, go crazy with Photoshop Beta, Generative Fill, so many things to do. Don't forget to tune in to my next episode. That's going to happen next week, Tuesday. We're going to learn something new. So that's all. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day.